we? Good morning. Yeah, who's ready? That's right. I just got up this morning. Who's ready? Who's ready for some boom, baby, boom? I just went on the backwards. I've never done it backwards before. I was like boom in the sun, and then it was like boom on the screen, and then boom, baby, boom. You know, let that sunshine in, baby. I've been watching the morning rise this morning. I saw it again, and that's the pattern I've been keeping. I mean, all week long, I've seen the sunrise every morning out here, just walking and talking, enjoying my time, letting it sink in, and it's a blessing because I'm allowed to do this. I've allowed myself to do this, and this is my new pattern and your morning motivation. Saints Addiction, leg out. So, I'm rising and shining in the morning. I'm making my life happen for me instead of against me. And the only reason that it was able to transform or change is because I switched up the pattern. Not for nothing, that's just how powerful we are. And a lot of us have no clue how powerful we are because we've never tested it, right? We only just go through the day with the emotions and the vibrations and the attitude and, hey, that's just a new day. Instead of, this is what I make it. This is how I take it. This is my new pattern. We go back into old patterns. We're very habitual like that. We're very repetitive like that, where we're going to see something. I'm trying to walk, but this dude keeps crossing my line. But anyway, when you see something that is out of sorts for you, right? Like people talking to themselves or walking across your pattern or your own habits, that's going to be the big one. It's going to determine what's going to happen to you. You can't be surprised at the math. Good morning. At the math that doesn't add up. And to put the math right, or to put the numbers into the game, you're going to have to do those push-ups. You're going to have to add a little bit more ingredients and different spices, herbs and spices, to get that magic recipe. And unfortunately, we ain't trying to see that recipe. Let's bless up real quick. Hold up. My nose is running. We're not trying to see the recipe. We don't want to know. And as soon as Richard Bashan said it, my business mentor, he said it the best. He said, everybody wants the prize, but they don't want the price. Get what I'm saying? Fresh water in the morning. I'll say it again. Everybody wants the prize, Z-E, but doesn't want to play the price, C-E, Z-E-C-E. Okay, let's go. Bless up. This is the blood from last night, so let's do some laps, shall we? So because I changed my pattern, here's even a guy that's running. His pattern's running and sprinting, and mine's slow walking and stretching. But the transformation happens in the energy. Not for nothing, you don't just hit all of a sudden into cocoon form and you're all of a sudden in the transformation phase. No, this guy had to stretch out this morning, put on the shoes, work his habits. Look at his perfect form. He's almost got perfect form to change his giddy up, to change the rhythm of his step, the jibe, if you will. There's a lot of people that call it a stride, and your stride is such a fluent motion. When you're full on striding, they talk about it all the time in Olympics and how long the step is between the next step. And there's your rhythm. The step between the next step, the step between the now and the future is the most important step. And that's why they call it the power of now. And I could have kept talking. I could have kept out breathing myself, smoking, talking, and walking at the same time. But my pattern didn't just jive just now. Too much phlegm in the morning. Breathing and smoking. Usually I do 15 minutes and then I start joking. But, broke up the pattern. Showed myself I could break the pattern. How about that? That's where the habits go to die. When you've realized that you have the power to control these habits, they're not just controlling you. The same places you shop, the same products you buy, the same style that you've been wearing is all right there, like right in front of our faces. It's crazy, but it's true, bro. And when you want to face it, I thought about it this morning, like when you think about, I don't know, I watch a lot of biographies about people, and the one will be like, well, his father was a drinker, like Rockefeller, right? He's like, don't trust anybody, son. Took all the money, left him destitute, right? Walked out the house. Left his whole family behind. That's Rockefeller for you, bro. Rockefeller's dad was a dick. But to break the pattern, he became a religious zealot. He was a very religious man. So was Henry Ford. He didn't like people drinking, swearing. He didn't even like them talking on the manufacturing line, you know? He wanted optimal performance. Everything was down to precision. The reason the car was black is because it dried 4 hours faster. They can pick any color they want as long as it's black. And that was the pattern. The pattern was efficiencies, you know? Sometimes you can get into ultra efficiencies in your life and be like, oh man, everything's perfect. I got it all aligned. I'm up at 6 a.m. exactly. And then I'm swallowing 6 eggs and I'm doing 600 push-ups, and you know, you get into a efficient, good morning, an efficiency, I don't know what to call it, like a vortex, if you will, an efficiency vortex where everything has to be efficient, everything has to be on time. You turn almost basically into a robot. And the thing is about being a robot is, that's cool. Patterns are cool for robots, bro. You know, that's what we set them up for. Efficiencies. Go through this, make this same motion exactly to precision. I was about to say that's not American. That's not human. It's just not human. It's just not possible enough. Yeah, that's the moon over my shoulder. It's a trip. Is it possible for the sun to be up and the moon to be up at the same time? It is. And is it possible for you to change your patterns so you can get different results? It is. And is that not part of transformation? It is. It's the exact definition. You go into cocoon form and you're like, look, I got to eat a lot because I'm about to transform. I got to bulk up in the off season. I got to try to change something. And it could be something small. It's going to be simple and small. Simple. Is that what I said? Anyway, you know, simple and small. At the same time, it'd be so huge, right? I'm talking almost like finger in the dam. As soon as there's one leak, we got a problem. And that's what you want to create. You want to create, here we go, plastic pocket challenge. You want to create these opportunities for change. You want to see some light in through the cracks. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we all do when we wake up in the morning, is we mend those cracks. We put a little gold in them. You don't just throw out the cup. You mend where it was broken. And we're all broken. Trust and believe there's something that needs to be fixed in all of us. Trust that. But the way that we go about it will determine our success. Success has a pattern, bro. You can go through anyone right now, like I can, go on a Google search and hit successful people. One pattern is just the never giving up, right? That could be a negative pattern. If you never give up cigarettes, right? Plastic pocket challenge. If you never give up cigarettes, bro, you already know your results. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad, what's up? Good morning from Egypt. Hey, thanks for watching, bro. Good morning from Las Vegas. Did you see those two dragonflies just hump each other past the mirror? Did you see that? I showed the camera. They came like right up. Hopefully that was live, but morning to you, bro. What patterns have you been trying to change to get different results? And that's it. Everybody's going to be in on it. They're going to be watching it. They'll go online and they'll be like, oh shit, you know, Ryan Reynolds is so successful in Mint Mobile because his name's so large and it's only $15 a month. Or why did this product outsell this product? Or why do you have such an affinity to a certain brand or label? You have to ask yourself that. You know, you're going to be in that pattern the rest of your life. Some people want to be in the luxury pattern. They just want to eat fancy meals. stay at fancy hotels, drive fancy cars, and as long as they make you jealous, their life is happy. Plastic Pocket Challenge. I don't get happy from making people jealous. My get off is freedom. I got to ask myself, why, the big definition, the W, why is this motivating me so much? That's going to be your big aha moment of patterns and be like, okay, if I say there's pussy upstairs, are you motivated? If I say there's ice cream upstairs, some sugar, are you motivated? Both are sugar. You want some sugar? You want some sugar? You want some coffee in your sugar? You know what I mean? Like, do you really want some sugar, bro? Because if you really wanted it, you'd find a way. And just like my dad said, if it was a hot girl across town, you'd find a way. And he was so right. I was willing to find it if I was motivated enough. If my patterns had told me that, shit, all I have to do is climb this cabin. I remember I was hanging at my buddy's house, and his kid would come down the stairs and sneak sugar. Like, he would literally sneak when his dad was asleep, wake back up. We found all the wrappers underneath the slide. He was a total fiend. Before he was even 3, he was feeding for sugar so bad, Plastic Pocket Challenge, y'all, that he would start sneaking the sugar at 3 years old, climbing the cabinet like it was a stairs just to get up to it. And you know, you're like, I've been that motivated before. When I was a kid, if I wanted that toy, I'll throw a big fit. If I wanted that girl, I'll show up real quick. Hell, I might even make some effort. You know how girls are, oh shit, a guy's here. And then they start fixing their hair. They start fidgeting. It's like a little too late. The pattern's already been set. There's my homie over there. And that's what we see. Because if you try to get up early, watch me now, hear me now. Oh, that's like a design over here. It's like, that's pretty cool. Try getting up early. I thought about this the other day. You could try to get up early like me, right? All of a sudden, you're up at 6 a.m., right? You beat me to the board meeting, right? You already got up and you're out and at 'em, right? My next question to you is, how's your energy? You feel me? Like, how's your energy when you came to that event, Plastic Pocket Challenge? How's your energy by the time you showed up? Plastic Pocket Challenge. Yo, there's so much plastic out here. 1, 2, 3. Damn. Too much plastic for me. You know? There's the guy running. And that's the question you have to ask yourself. You know? Like, why am I so motivated by certain things? Why are my patterns this way? Why is my family this way? Oh, his father was a drinker. His mom abandoned him. You know, tough life makes for tough character. And you see that as the magic recipe when you're out there doing the thing, right? The magic recipe of everyone, Helen Keller, you know, somebody always has to come up. We have fake characters like Rocky and I think Xerxes wasn't even born into it. He was found, or at least Genghis Khan was. He wasn't even someone's high priestess, you know what I mean? They got to get born into it with certain blood and shits. Anyway, morning, brother. Mahalo. Yeah. The guy asked me if I was Hawaii yesterday. Let's see. Damn, I started making online business management. Do it, bro. I was going more and more. What are you smoking? I'm smoking God's Given Green, bro. I'm smoking my Roken vape, man. Mention RokenVapes.com and mention Saints Addiction and get 15% off. So I got affiliate codes, homie. You want one of these to puff tough in the mornings. Promise you that. So let's get into it, shall we? Your patterns. Change one thing. This is the challenge. We're at the halfway mark. Change one thing. I used to do something different every day. I took that challenge about 2 years ago, and it's changed my life phenomenally because it forces you to break your patterns. Those things that you hold true and you're willing to fight for, think about it. Your homeostasis, or what you think is comfortable, is literally around you. Most people, they max themselves out, right? I make $50,000 a year. Why aren't you making $500,000 a year? Why is it numerical? How high is level of happiness have you reached? I was on the phone with your boy Andrew Cartwright. Gotta shout you out, Andrew. I was on the show. No, I've been watching your show because my friend recommended me to you, right? My friend Jennifer was like, hey, you should watch this guy. And he's like, I'm for the common man, helping everybody become millionaires and investors. I'm a millionaire too. I'm here to help. So I finally reached out and I said, hey, let me talk to this guy. Got his cell phone number, didn't answer. Got a call. He's like, oh man, I got 2,000 fucking emails. Go ahead, send me another email. Got his email. Text him, did you get the email? No. And I finally called and he's like, bro, I got 2,000 messages. I've built this system myself. I've spent millions of dollars to create this system and you just want me to shout you out? And I was like, well, yeah, you said you want to help men, right? It's $15 a month, our website, Site an Hour. You like it, it's to help other people. You want to get a cheap website, get your website up, holler at Site an Hour. These guys are cool. 2 seconds of love turned into, I'm a dick, I'm entitled, and I'm really not for the common man. And I was just like, damn, bro, what's the good of getting to millionaire status, multi-millionaire status, if you're not happy? And the guy was saying it. He said, bro, I was doing that shit, bro. He said it. He said, I was at the house. It's my dream house. I'm bitching about everything. The countertops aren't right. Bullshit this, bullshit that, right? And then all of a sudden he goes, let me grab my water real quick. He goes, what was I trying to say with that? Oh, the Mexican guys that are building the house are starting to fucking chill out, right? Hold tight. And the people that are building his house are happier than he is. He is the one that made it to the multi-million-dollar house, and he's unhappy. He's complaining about everything. He's bitching about this. He's bitching about that. The guys are handing out cervezas and jokes and Kool-Aid and sharing food and laughter. And he's over there angry, pissed. He's like, oh, that's, he's been hauling. Go ahead, bro. Exercise the demons. And that's it. You can almost see it in them. You can almost see it in someone's daddy. You know what I mean? You can almost see it in their patterns. Like, this guy's running like this because he has that much pain to exercise. This guy over here, I can point in the gutter somewhere, is doing meth because he hurts that much inside, right? And you won't ever get to see it till it's all exposed, right? So, man has a son, runs away from son becomes an alcoholic, and they'll be like, just like his daddy. Right? And then they'll go do the same thing where they'll be like, guy started dating this girl. Girl likes to do heroin. Boy wants to feel close to girl. Boy develops heroin habit with girl. And that boy's name is Jim Morrison. That's right, bro. These are like high profile people. And you can be the star of the show. It won't matter though. The reason why it won't matter, hit me up, Saints Addiction for cartridges, bro. You gotta get in where you fit in. I'm almost done with this one. I'm gonna have to throw another one in there. DM. You feel me? Anyway. And that's where it starts to happen. In the patterns, in the reflections, in the puzzles of our lives, we go like, oh, how the fuck did that end up happening? And then you go, oh shit. Well, his dad was manic, or his mother was an alcoholic, or he comes from the South. We'll give ourselves all sorts of excuses for our patterns, like, oh, all these people are overweight. Well, shit, why are they all got diabetes and obesity in the southern states? Oh, is it all that sugar and fried food? Does it destroy your body? Yeah, we all know, but we don't all practice. And that's when it starts to happen. Plastic Pocket Challenge. You know, that's when it starts to happen, bro. We start to level up this shit, you know? We start to level up our shit and see our patterns for what it is, you know? That without new material, new ingredients, fresh pizza, Papa John's, right? You're gonna build shit. And you can't make chicken soup out of chicken shit. And if you're giving me chicken shit patterns, chicken shit excuses, right? Chicken shit energy, chicken shit effort, that's what you're gonna get. I can't change your life to you and just look at you and go, oh, yeah, the diabetes is just gonna go away. That would be a fucking lie. And I don't fucking lie. That's what Saints Addiction was all about. No one is perfect, including myself, and it's time to take off all the bullshit, all my weaknesses, my temperament, my pornography addiction, my addiction to weed, Saints Addiction. All were on board, bro. All were counted for. And on board, and that's what I had to do. I had to onboard a different pattern. I had to get a new Microsoft DOS system. Shit, they didn't even create it. He bought it. Bill Gates bought it for 50 grand, sold it to Xerox for billions, right? You're gonna have to have an operating system. Your CPU is fine. Most of us are getting up our RAM, but we're not trying to change the algorithm, right? We want it to be just the way it is, and that's the way it will be. It's just the way you make it happen, Captain. And if you want it to be that way, give me some new energy so it'll be that way. Give me the catalyst to your change. Be the reason why that big enough W. I gotta put my hand out here. It's hard to do it, but imagine this double W, the reason why you're doing something. All of a sudden, that same guy that had his father make him an alcoholic now has a daughter, and he doesn't want to repeat the patterns. Hello. All of a sudden, the girl that's becoming obese sees her mom being obese, but she wants to have children, so she starts to lose weight and eat properly. All of a sudden, you see that your patterns are the sum of who you are, and that's your responsibility. You're the one doing it, and you're the one to blame, and it fucking sucks, because blame hurts, guilt hurts, and so does shame. But you're never gonna go nowhere until you establish some of that, till you get that hard shell, that cocoon on you, and say, okay, you know what? Here's some glass, Jesus. Oh, it's plastic. Here's some shame that I don't want to know my name, you know what I mean? And I don't want to have the blame, but I do want to have the accountability and the results. And that's where we go after, accountability and results, man. And that's why they ask you, are you willing to do the work? Most people want the results. They don't want it to work. They don't want to have to change anything. They just want to snap a magic finger, put a magic wand out, and Harry Potter that bitch and just be like, boom, it's changed. It ain't happening like that. And I'm not sitting here on some whole year and a half of walking this path, sometimes this way, sometimes that way, sometimes in between. I don't even keep track, because it became a new habit. And watch it with your pattern. When they say it takes 265 days for it to become a new habit, right? Most people, they're not in that pattern yet. They haven't been working out at the gym that long. They haven't started meal prepping that long. They haven't given themselves financial stability, or listened to an audiobook, or read a book, or fucking do the push-ups. All those things add up to success. Look around for you. All the people that you know. Bill Gates, billionaire, one of the richest men in the world, he's a walker. I'm a walker. They said, you want to get over your depression? Get out early. Put fresh sunshine on your eyes. Don't pop the phone. I could be fiddling on my phone right now. I'm getting my dopamine rush because I'm live, but I'm alive. I'm walking this life, right? I got to get up in the morning and change that pattern. When I get up in the morning, I'm like, oh shit, I got to really go do something. It's still early. I get up so early. I'm like, shit, it's only 10:30, 11. I got 4 more hours because I got up 4 hours early. And this isn't a brag session, it's a pattern session that I switched up the pattern for me. Whatever I desired, I wanted it to be. I have to be the catalyst, the change, and the extra energy that it takes to receive. And that's it. That's what we do around here. It's a blessing. Yes. Too cute. Good morning. Good morning. And just like that, you can be surrounded by energy. Go ahead, bro. Got you, bro. I knew he was on that pedal. He's like he's on a chair. He's just pumping those legs. Shit, and he said, thank you. What a man. What was he on? What sparked him to run like that? What got in his heartbeat to be a fucking human rabbit and to run, not from his problems, right? But away from his excuses. To say, just put on the shoes, man. David Goggins, that bitch, Me, I'm more of the, what was that, your boy? Not Rich Cooper. Who's your boy that, Jay? Jay Weiler. Jay's over there doing his lifts. He also intermittent fasts. I feel it. He'll be having a conversation. Said, "What time do you wake up this morning?" I said 5. I got up at like 6. He said, "How long you been fasting?" He's like, "I still haven't ate." It was like 7 p.m. at night. Sometimes I don't need to eat. It's pretty scary, you know, what your body will tell you when it needs nutrition. You become like a panther. You can skip a couple things. You can skip your first instinct to eat. Yep. You can skip your first hunger pain. Yep. And you can self-discipline yourself with, oh, fuck, you finally stopped. Damn. Get some rest, homie. Get some rest. Exercise those demons. And to control when you eat next and what you eat next feels different than I'm just a scavenger. Oh, I'm hungry. I opened up the cabinet and threw a Pop-Tart in my mouth. 50 grams of sugar. I didn't identify it as 50 grams of sugar. I identify it as hungry. And I'm just fulfilling a need. And if I blindly feed myself with, like, I don't know, Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Burger King, whatever, then they're feeding me. All the fats and the salts and the sugars are now elevated because I trusted someone else to do my pattern for me, right? You know, instead of waking up and boiling hard-boiled eggs and throwing a bagel in there and grabbing a banana like I do every morning, or an apple, there's juices everywhere, fresh juice, fresh fruits in me first thing at 3 p.m. when I'm done fasting. But not till I'm done fasting. And sometimes it goes past 3. Like you said, he went all the way to 7 p.m. I've gone a couple days where it was just like, man, I don't need to eat. I've been in maybe deep depression. Why don't I become deep in my, what's the word? I just said it, when you're fasting. And it's just a new pattern for me. Now I don't eat. I skip breakfast. It's a whole new pattern for me. And now over 260 days of keeping that pattern, it looks good on me. I feel good. I don't have no big old belly hanging on me. I don't have no big old excuses taken on me. How's it going, bro? You okay, bro? Yeah. I'm not living out of the fucking garbage. That's it. The difference, you know? And I'm grateful I didn't come from behind there and slept there all night long, and hopefully that everybody can see me and see the habit on me and see my jaw moving. All that in quick seconds. My bad complexion, my sunk in skin, my hunched over body because I've been so hard on my bones, my teeth, and my skin. Yeah, bro, when you walk in, I know my teeth shine. I don't even brighten my teeth, bro. You know, and I'm so grateful to have these teeth because then I can chew my food. I hold it for granted that I can bite into said apple. But that's us. We're not grateful for the little things, you know, that I got a roof over my head. I don't have all my things on me and I'm not outside in the elements. Grateful as fuck. And grateful. Full of great, bro. And to be full of great, we're going to have to pump ourselves full of great. Great patterns, great timing, great habits. It's all there for us. It's just a matter if you want to take it or not. You're the only one in control of you. You're the only one listening to your excuse. And you're the only one. Did you see it? It's coming up to me again. Holy shit. And you're the only one that's going to get the results. So do what you want. And you'll get what you want, because we all get what we really, 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 really deep down up in this bitch really want. Past the lies, you know, past the, what do they call that when you're in your head and you're trying to fathom something? Past the delusion, right? Past the lies, past the delusion, past the fantasy, right? I'm talking reality. Right? Did you really graduate from high school? Did you really graduate from college? Did you really start a business? Did you really change a habit? And if so, I really want you to comment below. I want you to show other people things that you yourself, and you were shocked to show yourself. Things you were amazed that you had the ability to change. Like for a year or so, I'm gonna always be this way. I'm gonna be this old dude that's just gonna putz around. And I used to watch these dudes when I used to be a lifeguard at 5, 6, 7 a.m. opening up the pool for these fools, and they couldn't wait to start swimming. I'm like, these fucking old people, man. I'm so tired. And I'm like 15, 16, 17, 18. And I'm like, I'm so fucking tired. How are they getting up so early in the morning? I need sleep. And turns out they slept most of their lives. They know they don't have the rest of their lives to live, and that the rest of their life is very finite. So why not get up and start to live instead of pretending like you got days on end? This 15 to 18 years old, they got time to waste. That 58 to 68-year-old does not. And they're grateful for every day. So that's why I'm touching my heart on my heart from the start. This is not a joke. It's like, oh fuck, my sobriety, my feelings, my pattern. Thankful. This is my life. I wake up and I'm like, oh yeah, I did that hard work, bro. It used to be the nightmare. I'll be like, you didn't graduate from college. I'd get up and I'd run in my mind, in my nightmare, to go finish college and graduate. Right? I did graduate college. I'm grateful, and that's not the truth. And the truth is I did get things accomplished, and I have traveled the world, and I do get flashes of memories like, oh shit, I did do that, and I did go there, and I did see that, and in that I feel good inside. I touch that heart, and I'm just like, fuck, at least you're not gonna die in case I do die, which might happen any day now. I got heart pains. My grandpa died at 52. I got what, like 44, 8 more years to go, and in that 8 years, and sometimes I feel my heart stretching. I'm like, not yet. I got something planned for y'all. Not just for y'all, for me. To see it with these own eyes. Thine eyes have seen the glory. And I've been able and blessed to see some magnanimous, magnificent, and miracle things. This is the truth of it. I was like, oh shit, no way. Machu Picchu, shut the front door. Great Wall of China, it is really real. And then you go on top of fucking Angkor Wat. Stop. I'm grateful, man. It's an honor to be alive. It's an honor to be able to see the other side. And it's been an honor to educate people on their patterns. Blessings and love. You already know what it is. Peace and love at Saint's Addiction. Mark Saint out here at Las Vegas Original. You already know what it is. I got my peace and love. I'll see you on the other side. And as always, Chikatan. That means goodbye, but not forever. In Phoenix. And we'll see you the other side. Look at this guy. The other side of your excuses. The other side of your excuses, right, bro? I love my life. I love my life. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
They don't know me, son.
Yeah, they don't know me, son. They don't know me, son. He said it himself. They don't know him. And he said it right, you don't know what that man has inside. Like I said, I didn't know. And he loves his life, and that's a great way to end the show. They don't know me, son. They don't know me, son. Fucking Dragonfly was in on that too. Wow, what a show. And there he goes. Boom, baby, boom. Show him your boom. Yep. Show him who's stepping in the room. Show him who's not that fake shit, but with that real shit. And show him what you can do. That's it. Not tell. Show over tell. And I shall prevail and persist. Because that's just what it's called. Persistence. I love this life, man. I love my life! Did I get anybody? These dogs. Dog maybe heard it. But the son definitely heard it, bro. I'm out this bitch. Peace. Wow. What a speech. What